Hey guys, Bobber18 here, and welcome back to some more Super Mario Bros. 3. In the last part, we got up to Bowser's Castle in World 8, and in this part, we are just going to start right on with Bowser's Castle, the last level in the entire game. And I'm going to use a Tanuki suit just for good luck because, I don't know, like, in the past when I played this game, it's brought me good luck on certain levels. Not in this Let's Play, just like in general when I've played the game before. So yeah, let's get right on with Bowser's Castle. And before I start, I just want to mention one thing. Depending on, well, actually, those are lasers. Those are lasers. Like, if you stand in a spot in the ground or just go near them, they'll shoot out lasers and hurt you and harm you and stuff. But before I move on, I'm just gonna say that this castle has, like, I think 2 or 3 ways you can go through it, and depending on which ways you go through it will depend on, like, well, it'll depend on the layout of the final boss, basically. You'll know what I mean when I get to the final boss. I already know which way I'm taking, and it's well, you'll just see. You'll just see. Just watch. Okay, if you have the Tanuki suit, you can just fly up here unless you lose it like me, because I'm a stupid head. There's one up right there, so you can fail at missing it, and then fail at dodging the Podoboo, because that's great. That's a real... Whoa. And there's also a lot of Podoboos there. Did I say Podoboo back there? I meant Rotodisc. Anyway. I was going to take the more obscure way that not most people know, or that not most people take, or that I've seen. But since I just lost two sets of power-ups, I think I'll take the other way first, because the other way has 2 more power-ups on it. The other way would have been, like, there's 3 layers. There's this one, the middle one, and there's one way up there. The one way up there has a separate path on it, which will take you to a different layout of Bowser's Castle, of the final layout for the final boss. I'm not sure if there is a 3rd way. I think there is, but I'm not positive on that. But I just like to do this way. I usually do this way, mostly because that's another laser right there, by the way, because it has this power-up in it, and it gives you, like, the other power-up too by going through the other way. Some of these statues are lasers and some of them aren't. You'll know if you just walk past them. But if you saw by the ones that I was going through, the ones that aren't lasers and are. And here we have sort of a throwback to the first Mario Bros. You know, like, in the castles when you start to get close to Bowser, he, like, shoots fire at you. I don't really know where it's coming from now, since he's, like, in a separate different room in here. And in the store is the final boss of the game. This is Bowser. Okay, a strategy for this that you want to do, you just want him to get to land on... Ow, not that. You want him to stay in one place and dodge his fireballs, and when he looks like he's going to jump, he's going to slam down on the ground. And you want him to break his own wall, or break his own floor, ow, and fall through. Just alternate between, like, 2 parts like this, and you should be fine. Or not. Back over here, where the final door is leading up to Bowser. Now I guess I went the same way just for the sake of, I don't know, like, sake of continuity, yeah. So let's try not to fail at it this time. Yeah, you just want him to break the bricks, break his own floor, and keep dodging his fire and alternate between paths like that. Like I said, why did I jump there? Like I said, depending on what path you take through the castle depends on the layout of these bricks here. Sometimes there's more and sometimes there's less and stuff like that. Whoa. Yeah. So that's that. I just like this one because it's usually what most people take, and it's probably the fewest blocks that you have to deal with. And that is it. That is the end of Bowser, and I like how there's a big thud there at the end, because Bowser's so fat. And then we have the final ending tune from, like, when you beat a castle in the original Super Mario Bros. Except it's all slowed down for dramatic effect. And level cleared. Final level, and Mario gets big. I love that. Going through this final door, we finally see Peach. Thank you. Peace has at last returned to our fair mushroom kingdom. The end. The end indeed. After 6 months of working on this project, it is finally done. Kind of sad to see it go, but, at the same time, I'm kind of glad to get it off my chest. Yeah, and at the credits here, we have a thing going through all the worlds, like World 1 Grassland and stuff. I guess I could talk about my final thoughts on this game. Like I said, it's like my second favorite Mario game. Well, my second favorite classic Mario game. I'm not really sure what my second favorite Mario game of all time is. My first one is Super Mario World. I think I already mentioned that. And before I go any further, I want to mention that some of these screenshots, not the ones of the map, but the ones of showing the levels, some of them aren't actually in the game. Like this one, it's not a level in the game in World 4, which is Big Island, by the way. I guess it also shows the official names. Yeah, like I said, it's not my favorite Mario game, but I just thought that it would be the best one for me to go through as a beginner's Let's Play. And I know that I haven't been that frequent in updating it, but I think I in the last half of the Let's Play, or like 3/4 or something, I was pretty consistent, like uploading every week. And this week last week, well, you know what? I just made the decision now that this is going to go up on Monday. So, like, yesterday would have been part 15. Part 15. And then this is going to go up the day after. Well, which is actually today, Monday. So, this is going to go up on the 17th, I believe, of December. Yeah. And this level is also not in the game in World 7, which is called Pipe Maze, by the way. Cool. And yeah, so we are finally at the end of the game. And World 8 is called Bowser's Castle for whatever reason, even though I know it's called Darkland. I guess it has like two official names or something like that. Executive producer Satoru Iwata. Awesome. And yeah, I did not make the game, Nintendo did. I'm just making a Let's Play on it for your guys' enjoyment and possibly help on it too if you need it, because I thought it was pretty informative, if I do say so myself. What do you guys think? Was I pretty informative? I think I was. I mean, I also didn't interrupt myself that much. So yeah, the end. Press start, which I will be doing. So pressing start. Perfect clear on World 8. And I love that background. It's probably my favorite perfect. Well, all the other perfect clears are the same. I don't know. I just like it. It's so cool. And as you see, once we beat the game, we have the ability to go to any world we want, and within that world, I'll just use World 1 as a demonstration. We can see how the levels are gold. That means we can replay them anytime I want. I'll just go through level 1 right now. We can go through them anytime we want, and sorry, I just kind of want to get through it. Once we beat the level, come on, okay. Once we beat the level, there. Once we beat the level, level cleared. Yeah, you got a panel. I don't care. Once we beat the level, an end card appears. That's not it. We can replay the level anytime we want. The same goes with these mushroom houses and any of the slot card games like that, except the end cards still go away. And I love how there's see the little white flag on the fortress. You can also go back and do any of the fortresses you want. I don't think you could have done that on the once you defeated them the first time. Well, you can't do that with any of the levels. What am I saying? And you also don't get automatically sucked into a Hammer Bro level, although you can still face them. Then you can also do the air fortresses, and it says clear and stuff like that. So yeah, look forward to a bonus episode part thing tomorrow, and I will be showing you off the frog suit and a bunch of other things that I still have yet to cover within the, well, not still have yet to cover, but that I still want to show within Super Mario Bros. 3. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.